Right now, the Scoop has the pleasure of sitting down with the talented William Beckett. William, it's so nice to have you on our show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
That's awesome. You've had quite a busy year, from an acoustic tour to Asia to releasing 3 EPs in 1 year.
Yes.
When do you sleep?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't sleep much, no. But, but it's been a really busy year, and it's been a lot of fun,
You've released 3 EPs, and would you say that where one ends, the next one picks up?
Yes. My intention was to, have this, one story that I would, split into segments. Part of it was because it's a brand new endeavor that I'm doing. The sound as well is a little different from what I've done in the past, so.
How would you describe the sound that you're doing now?
I don't know. I mean, I just followed my instincts, and it's like I've basically been using mostly analog, which is basically, it just means that everything's real, so it's like real drums, real performances, and that's been one of the main things that has been different in the past, is where we rely on the computer more, but for me, I just wanted to make it as organic as possible. Well,
you just released What Will Be on October 30th. What would you say the writing is about on that? What inspired you?
The collection itself is about the slope of relationship, basically. So, when you meet someone and it's exciting and everything's charming, like a burp is charming, like all those little things that you just fall in love with.
Yeah.
And then as, the relationship gets more serious, it gets more complicated as well. And
those things become less charming.
Right. And then little things become really annoying. But it's basically about that struggle and about that, the push and pull of trying to keep it together.
Well, you've done a lot of collaborating with other artists. What's your favorite part about that?
Since I've gone solo and been, able to work with a lot of my friends and just write songs because that's what we do naturally, and that's, write songs because that's what I do, not write songs because I have to.
So when you're in the studio, how exactly does your writing process work?
For me, these days I like to start with the concept, whereas a lot of times you start with just like a cool riff or a cool melody. If I have those things, and I have a lot of those, like little melodic gems that I save and I keep on my phone to oh, that was catchy.
Got 21st century right there.
Totally, yeah. I mean, it used to be like a tape deck, but yeah. So for what's been cool is that I've really been focused on lyric and focused on concept. So I start with what I want to say, and I think that's the biggest thing that songwriters or aspiring songwriters run into that holds them back, or leaves them feeling unfulfilled, is that they don't know what they want to say. So that's step one. Know what you want to say, and then say it in a unique way that reflects who you are. And that's what I've been doing.
So tonight is a big night. You start your new tour with Never Shout Never.
Yeah.
You excited?
Very excited. It's a sold-out show. It's always good to start a tour on a sold-out show. It's good for morale, particularly me, because I'm traveling, on my own, but I'm actually writing with Never Shout Never. So it's coming from a band where, if something doesn't go right that first show of the tour, moods are kind of on edge. So I have a feeling that it's going to be a great way to start this.
So now we have our signature question. What is the scoop on your entertainment guilty pleasure?
Ooh, that's a good one. Everyone's freaking out about One Direction.
Yeah.
It's like a big thing.
Yeah.
The 1Ders.
The 1D, yeah. It's kind of like the
For
Believers.
some reason, yeah, but yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that, exactly. But I've been writing a lot of songs as well for other artists and pop artists and stuff like that. And I've been trying to write a One Direction song for a while now. It's fun to write songs for other artists because I could say things that I would never say myself, and just focus on the hook and focus on trying to, almost like channel what they would do. And for 5 Biebers in a boy band, it's like the possibilities are endless.
Now we have William Beckett performing Dear Life. Take it away.
Thank you.
Call me cold-hearted, hard-headed, headed straight for disaster. Call
Call me outsmarted. A smarter mind would have minded my manners. To get me wrong, never meant to take you for granted. Drop the bomb, bombarded, boarded up ahead in the rafters. Loss of composure with nothing to say. When the weight's on my shoulders, I get carried away. My only intention is seeing you smile. Holding on for dear life. Holding on to get it right. So get me wrong, never meant to take you for granted. Holding on for dear life. Holding on to get it right. Kinda funny. Funny times not in our favor. Get me hot, honey. Honey, bitter, sweet behavior. So get me wrong, never meant to take you for granted. Call me cold-hearted, hard-headed, headed straight for danger. No. Loss of composure with nothing to say. When the weight's on my shoulders, I get carried away. My only intention is seeing you smile. Holding on for dear life. Holding on to get it right. So get me wrong, never meant to take you for granted. Holding on for dear life. Holding on to get it right. Call me cold-hearted, hard-headed, headed straight for disaster. Let's go back to where we started. We were happily ever after. Right.